Well, this is our third visit to this summit, and to be quite honest, versus a typical air show, we get tremendous value out of it. We're actually sitting down and talking about substantive topics rather than chasing around the latest shiny object. So we really enjoy being part of this and sponsoring this, so this is value-added time for us. As we look to grow and partner in this region, for us to get access to some of the C-level execs at this forum is truly valuable. So we have our chairman CEO with us, and for him to be able to meet so many people in such a short space of time, really effective use of everybody's time. The communication strategy and the whole notion of diversification, obviously here in the UAE, but in this region generally, is great news for companies like us. I think if we think about how we embrace that change and be value added to that change, I think that stands us in good stead in the future. So the whole notion of partnering through that is coming out loud and clear, and that's frankly music to our ears. Yeah, so I think we've got some real-world examples, particularly here in UAE and Saudi, of where that notion of partnership is coming to the surface. So you may have noted at IDEX we announced our partnership with AMROC around military repair and overhaul and retrofits, not just here in the UAE, but creating a centre of excellence that we can export to other parts of the world. So I think that's the essence of making a good partnership work, is you get this 1 + 1 equals something greater than 2. So you can go use that in other parts of the world as well. I think the other big trend to think about is the notion of information management. Whether you're operating an airline, flying a business jet, or trying to create a battlefield management system, the ability to be informed on a cadence basis is really, really important. So companies that bring technology to that sphere are going to go do very well in this part of the world. Yeah, obviously oil price well spoken about globally and watched intently by all. To us, I think if you look at the air transport business, which is a good chunk of what we do, that's really getting a tailwind from that environment. So the other thing we really look closely at is the defence spend. And as a consequence of some of the tensions we've got in all parts of the world, the fact that we've got a decline in oil price doesn't seem to have had any impact on the ability for nations, certainly this part of the world, to provision for the critical defence spend around some of these capabilities I spoke to. Well, I think it's going to be huge. I reference this information management environment, and that's why you've seen us do what we've done as a company with big acquisitions like ARINC and ICG and Iridium SATCOM solution, so that we can add that to our aircraft infrastructure and create this ecosystem of being able to turn data into information. And that equally applies in the defence markets, because we've got to operate with coalition forces, we've got to operate within our own land, maritime and air forces. So our ability to bring that together in this region is going to be really exciting over the next 5 years.